If you want to keep the House in Democratic hands, you might want to check.
So let's see here, slow burn. Let's go over here to what do you call it? MSNBC, CNBC, MSNBC, and let's go. You know what it is about, right? MSNBC, that's great. Okay, 11th hour. So. Okay, here we go. Now, here it is, as I just said. As arbitrarily, I'm thinking to myself, I just said, I don't think about anything about ill communication. No, you know what you're talking about, your mom and stuff like that. You're talking about millennials and stuff, bro. And that separation is cruel and unusual. I don't know what you call it punishment, or what, sexual limitations. And I don't get what you're talking about now. What do you call it? What do you call it? It's damn near assault all the time, every day, with your millennial selves on all levels, and your diversities and your inner fabrics into our Thatcher self, Thatchering us, you know what I'm saying, with your splinterwood, what do you call it? Imposter selves, trying to be the real one and acting like the real one itself, and manifesting, and like all in our face, like I'm gonna be in your grill. Talking about, oh yeah, I'm a millennial and I play video games. I play Call of Duty, and then I hide behind Elizabeth Warren after I get my millennial isotope. I'm like, you know, I mean, you get your millennial isotope, and then that's it. And then that goes on, and then so what is that? What do you call that? What do you call that? It's not a filibuster. It's worse than that. It's like an inundation. It's like a straight up total. It's a straight up total like flooring. I mean, you know, a decking and like what do you call it? Ingrainment of a total all everything that's like antithesis of what you are. You know, the kaleidoscope of what you are. They have to be the opposite. It's always like the sentence that's but, and then you prove it wrong, and then but, and then you prove it, and then but, and then you prove it wrong, and then but, and then there's about like 20 of them right there. So that's about 20 buts. So but, and then you kind of have to like you take care of albuterol, and then you're talking about, and then that's it. And then so what is this you're talking about? So you're talking about this is what the imbalance is. These people need to go turn around, do 12 hours, get out of the stick of the old Candlestick Stadium, and get out of there, and go do 12 hours somewhere else instead, and put your phone down, and put the camcorder down, and put that thing down, and go back to school, and do that, and put your glasses on, and go back to LensCrafters, and stop ridiculing people, and stop cyberbullying, and all this stuff, and just sit up here. And this guy, and then they're going to go back to this guy. So what's this guy doing? He's doing invasion of privacy. This is what they do all day here. This is what they do all day. They come down the stairs, they put the camera on you, and like this, they do that like that. This is what they do all day. This is what the Bernie Sanders camp does.
And because in addition to what she said on stage,
so that's what they do. And downstairs, that guy in the back with glasses, that's what they do. Come downstairs, and then I got you later, and then Instagram it, and then meme it, and then like you know what I'm saying, and then like exploit you further. And that's right. That is exactly the justice that I'm talking about. That is not being addressed. And so about that. And so they flash brown my collar and be like, oh, you know what I mean, such and such. And be like, oh, you know what? I don't know, you know what I mean? He said great matter and all this stuff. He said great matter, you know what I'm saying? Industrial revolution, or what? Tech is going to scrap. Where do you see tech in 50 years? Where do you see tech in 50 years? In this direction is like derelict, you know what I mean? His direction is like going in the spread of nowhere. You know what I mean? His direction seems like a more direction of industrial revolution of tech. No, really. Okay, so I'll give you that. No, I'm not going to give you that. I gave myself that. I'll give you that. I'll give you that too in your introductions, okay? With how MSNBC does it, right? And he does talk about them straps. And I was talking about this guy on rags. What do you call it? He's on his own box and stuff like that. And then stuff like that. It also was on 11 or something, maybe. or something like that. I said, and then Ryan Williams.
Okay,
And then, like,
James,
I mean,
you're the newcomer to this table.
so I'm like, yeah, straight right here. I'm about center. I'm like,
Are the debate over
so, okay, give it. Okay, that's great, man. I like the backdrop, dude. I worked for NBC. I kind of understand the idea. You know what I mean? I understand it. Like, everything's clean. And so like that. And so I gotta turn it up a little bit. It's stressful. And he's talking about race. He's talking about so he said they want a quarterback pretty quiet. I swear it's pretty quiet. I was like, yeah, Google it. And I'm like, and I'm like, so I want to give you a chance. And I'm not gonna profile you, man. You know what I mean? Because honestly, dude, you know what I'm saying? You look like an administrator. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna profile you at all. You know what I mean? Administrator, like, you know what I mean? It's Tom Brady car. You know what I mean? And like, I think you're from the Bay. I think about it. I think I live like two blocks away from you. I'm not sure the lowest part really. And then and I'm thinking about dinosaur estuary. Yeah, well, a lot of climate change. Everybody doesn't give a lot of climate change. Nobody cares about Bernie Cole talking about the Rain Man come back. Everybody talk about that. He's talking about Bloomberg, and he's talking about Industrial Revolution. He's talking about instead of turning Apple iPhones on tax day, he's talking about turning that gray matter into Boston Robo-Dogs to do warehousing, to do manufacturing and stuff like that, and to that effect, and spin it in that direction. Okay, if you want GMP and GDP to rise and stuff like that, you know what I mean. Instead, you just want a bunch of free spirits talking about T-Mobile. You know what I mean? And so, and give another shit what they said. This is a carbon copy of what they said. Is to capitalism, the Jewish nation, right? So, well, what about this? I said, well, what about this? Well, how this and what about this? I was like, I don't know if you're talking about Minnesota governance in Minnesota or something like that. But I heard great matter. I don't know what you heard. I heard great matter. That's what I heard. And so whether you interpret it as something else as an antithesis, I don't know if that's a method to say, Bloomberg has some pull or something like that. Or something rather to that effect.
He could be kind of the X factor.
And plus, it embarrasses you and insults you to see how much money he has, and stuff like that. It insults you because to see how much money he has. It's like he's just throwing it out there, like, to be like such and such. That assertion, because, like, ischemic heart attacks, you don't need more. Dude, look, you know what? I'm not gonna sit up here and compete. It's like, okay, what the charge is you're assassinating character or something, right? You say this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He's saying socialism, and we're gonna work 14-hour days. We're just drink beer, red, white, and they're like, go be bros and go to bars and, like, work and do corporate and vote for Bernie Sanders, and that's it. I'm like, okay, well, you know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, so I'm like, I'm lays off that. I'm like, well, what do you see yourself in 15 years after you have 2 kids, 3, 4 kids, and stuff like that? You still gonna be like, oh, you a Bernie bro, all this? There's all that stuff. And so, I mean, I don't know what your agenda is. I don't know what you're claiming. You claiming I don't know. I'm claiming I know that you're gonna have to pay for that what do you call all that health care that you want. So no one else is gonna pay for it. Who else is gonna pay for it? You gotta pay for it 14-hour days. Also, maybe he doesn't know. Go back to work. Then what this guy is talking about, man? He said, you don't know. He's basically his ass thinking, you don't know about Bernie Sanders at all. Look, I seen it clear cut. I bumped the cat. I'm on 50 yards. They put a whole. I don't know what the whole idea was. The exploitation of, like, a total of, like, nerve of elasticity of the heart, of how you can put it together and stay together in ligamentry to say looking at all angles in every direction, dimensional of all technologies, can take it and say, look, I present this to you in this way, and such, and that is it. So, with that, is this something you want to do for the next 4 years? Type stuff. I'm thinking no, but thanks. You know, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm thinking no, but thanks, and that's it. I'm 20 years old. I'm just drinking lager, and you know what I mean. You know, that's okay. I mean, I don't know, whatever, you know. What am I supposed to say?
Vicky, how do you address that feeling of hopelessness and helplessness that an institution like the U.S. Senate is for now irretrievably broken, or seems to be?
Right. So just 10 years ago, people
I'm Walt, and like, you know.
just a couple weeks ago, people in the Democratic Party used to talk to each other, but now you see this divide.
Given this nature, and I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to entertain this. Because you're talking about Me Too at this point, and you're talking about all this, you're talking about Weinstein, and you're talking about that, and you're talking about, oh, you know what, this is the deal. You got sexually harassed, you got that, you got sexually harassed, that, and this is what Bernie Sanders wants to do, is sexually harass. Now, given that, I'm like, yeah, she shed some light on that. I'm like, yeah, I was kind of being prodded about this whole thing, you know what I mean? You know, stuff like that. And I'm like, you know what? This is the yeah, it's copyright that, yeah, because you know what? I'm not feeling that, you know, being disabled and everything and stuff, and that's it, man. That's where I'm right now.
Legislatures also are